Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Ruach Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone that taught us truth. And Shalom also to the Akim, pushing his word in sincerity and in truth. And to the speckled bird across the four corners of the world. And to the few sisters who are listening. To you I say Shalom. Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson. And it's just going to be a quick one. It's going to be on Job, the 10th chapter. This is Job 10 and 21. It says, "Before I go whence I shall not return, even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death, a land of darkness as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death, without any order, and where the light is as darkness." And basically going into how, this is the place that we're currently in. Babylon the Great. This is talking about Babylon, aka America, right here, where we are currently in captivity. And, this place is the land of darkness and the shadow of death, right? And in knowing this, we had to know how to move around and how to maneuver this place, because we don't want to get caught up with this place. This place it says darkness itself, right? It's without any order. It is where the light is as darkness, meaning the wisdom of this place is as darkness, man. Everything that these people talk about is just completely bugged out, right? This is Isaiah 5 and 20. It says, "Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter." And that's exactly what this place is, man. This place has has called evil good and good evil. And you can see that, the things that these people talk about daily. Me and a brother we were driving, and on the radio station, just listening to the radio. And right when the music stopped, they got this lady talking on the radio, and they make adultery and abortions and so on and so forth. Those type of topics, as if it's just whatever, as if it's sport. They talk about things like that, like if it's sport. And that's the type of place that we're currently in right now, man. And in knowing that, we had to watch how we maneuver around this place and use wisdom, because a lot of these people, they got their eye on us, Let me see. Circumspect. This is Ephesians 5 and 15. It says, "See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil." And that's exactly how we have to do. What we have to do, man, we have to walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, because we're in a place as darkness itself. These people are completely bugged out. They have no light in them. These people, every time you get to talking to them, all they're talking about is folly. Today Facebook was down. Facebook and Instagram was down, and that's all people talked about. The first thing I clocked in, and that's the first thing people are talking about, man. These people, they have no light in them. Their whole MO and everything that surrounds them is the entertainment of this place. These people are completely choked up by Babylon the Great. They're engulfed in this darkness. They have no idea what's going on. But we had to redeem the time, because we know that the days are evil. We're heading into some very evil times, and it's only going to get worse. The scripture says, let me get this real quick, in Mark, the 13th chapter, that what? It says right here, Mark 13 and 28, "Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When her branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, ye know that summer is near. So ye in like manner, when ye shall see these things come to pass, know that it is nigh, even at the doors." And as we see these signs come to pass, earthquakes in diverse places, uproars of people in the world, nation rising against nation, wars and rumors of wars, these pestilences, the economic crash that's about to hit this place, all these things that are coming to pass, bro. This is clearly, clearly, right, we're at the end. And it's actually even at the doors, right? So in knowing this, we had to walk circumspectly, because it's only going to get worse. And these people, like the scripture says, and because iniquity shall abound, the hearts of many shall wax cold. And this place is already as darkness itself. So as we head into these times, these people are only going to become more demonic, more devilish. They're going to become even darker. They're going to start being more bugged out, and knowing that, we had to know how to walk, because these people, hey man, these people don't give a fuck. And they're not going to give a fuck when that time comes. These people are going to be willing to break into your house. They're going to be willing to do whatever it takes to take from you, man. But we have to move wisely in these times. Let me see. Let me get this scripture real quick. Salakia. Salakia. I can't find it, but going back to the topic, but going back to Mark 13, us seeing these signs and knowing these things that are coming to pass, and as we see the Lord turning up the temperature, hey, we know that these things are even at the door. And we know that us being in Babylon the Great, we already know that these people are without any light. So what we have to do is come closer to Yahweh Shem Shai, and lean upon the Lord and cleave unto him, because our path is only going to shine brighter as we approach these days. Let me get this real quick. This is Proverbs chapter 4. It says, Proverbs 4:18, but the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. And it says, verse 19, and the way of the wicked is as darkness, they know not at what they stumble. So, hey, look, there's two sides of this, man. The path of the just, that's our path. The path of the elect, Lord willing, we make it, right? Because we're the hopeful elect. We're hoping that we make it. We're hoping and trusting in Yahweh Shem Yahushai that we're gonna get delivered and make it through this word, through our belief in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. And it's only becoming even more evident because we see that these words are coming to pass. Like it says in Isaiah 55:11, this word shall not return unto me void, and it's not returning to the Lord void. Which with every single day that passes by, it's only becoming even more evident that this is the truth, right? But the way of the wicked is as darkness. They don't even know what they're stumbling at, man. Because look, as we approach into these times, these people don't realize it, but the day of the Lord is gonna be a scary, scary time. It's gonna be. Let me just get this. This scripture will explain it way better than I ever will. But this is Zephaniah 1:14. It says, "The great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness." So that day, when that day comes, it is going to be a terrible, dark day. And that's what's destined to these wicked ass people, man. These people, this is what's coming to them. The day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. That's exactly what's coming to these people, man. So as our path shines brighter, these people, for these people, is only getting darker, man. And they're going to react to that. They're going to react to that, man. They're going to react to all of this because they have no wisdom in them, you know? So, you know, as we approach these times, you know, we had to walk circumspectly and watch how we move in this place, because this place is as darkness itself, you know? And we have to be more wise, you know? So, Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson. And with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahshai B'Shem Hakadash Wa Ba Shalom.